part 2 of things that I have given up as the cost of living increases, particularly because I'm a broke student and I just did a 1.5 years of unpaid placement. The first thing that I've given up is fresh fruit. So you won't really catch me buying fresh fruit unless it's like the occasional banana. Guys, it's just too expensive. I used to buy mixed berries, but they were more expensive than just the frozen strawberries or the cheapest berries that you can get from Aldi. So I just get a bag of those for 1 kilo and it lasts me such a long time. I used to be such a big fruit girly, which is so upsetting. The second thing that I've stopped doing is purchasing really crazy prints and colourful clothing. I know it's giving the Great Depression, but it's honestly just so much more versatile to switch out. I've bought less like risky clothing and just really safe options that I know that I'll feel comfortable with and wear, because I don't have the money to spend. The third thing that I've stopped doing is buying activewear. Since when did everyone look so good at the gym? And activewear is so expensive, and I just refuse to spend money on activewear. I just reuse the same things to the gym. I don't really understand why you have to have 20 outfits for the gym, so I will just rotate between the 3 and wash them in between my sessions. And yes, I look like I'm wearing the same thing every day. I don't, but again, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Random example I was thinking of the other day when I was in the supermarket was like a bag of frozen berries, right?
Yeah.
Not like a high ticket item, maybe a little bit more expensive. It's fruit, but it's also like it's fruit.
Frozen
It's
fruit.
frozen fruit.
Yeah.
I'm not buying fresh berries.
Yeah. We're talking Coles brand.
Coles brand,
Yeah.
frozen fruit.
I know the exact packet you're referencing.
Yeah, like I think it's like a few hundred grams or something.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. So used to be $4 a bag, as far as I could remember. Now they're like $6 a bag.
Yeah, wild.
Which is fine in and of itself, because if you think, well, one thing item's gone up a couple of dollars, but every item has increased by that much or more. So your overall shopping cart becomes this like, suddenly you're buying vegetables and you're like, I actually have to just like not buy as many vegetables because it's just too expensive. Like I just can't afford it.
In Australia, the cost of living is getting too expensive, and you can't change my mind. First things first, let's talk about grocery shopping. If you have a family or you eat like you are a family, surely you've questioned your grocery shopping lately. These prices are higher than Snoop Dogg. Like, bro, am I doing my grocery shopping at the airport? How about gas and electric bills? Growing up, I'm the one that used to laugh at my parents for telling me to turn the lights off. Now I'm the one at home playing Bondi Rescue. Instead of saving people, I'm trying to turn every light off to save kilowatts. Lastly, petrol prices. Soon I'm gonna need to refinance the house just to fill up my tank. Scott Morrison, I don't know if you're testing us, but I am not your strongest warrior. I'm this close to start selling photos of my toes.
How are you finding the cost of living?
Pretty lucky. I live with my older brother. A lot of my friends, they're struggling to keep up with cost of living.
Do you find like the previous generation or people who are older than you had it a lot easier than what your generation has now?
I think so, yeah, because they didn't have to pay like for uni and a lot more job opportunities around, but everything's so competitive with like even international students moving to Australia. You know.
And anyone else in Australia relate to the fact that I just spent $160 at Coles, and this is what my fridge still looks like, okay? Wow.
Cost of living is getting out of control. Stock up now before they increase the price.